Boom. Welcome back to Cameshiareviews, the queen of reality TV. I have no other than the M to the G is in the building. First of all, welcome. First of all, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. This is another mess, I feel like. Okay, because first I had Storm. Just them. Okay, anyway, sorry. So, do you feel that the showmance with you and Storm contributed to your elimination?
No, I don't think Storm had anything to do with mine. Now, sure, that definitely had something, but I don't think it hurt mine.
Okay, you don't think it hurt yourself? Okay, cool. So I mean, the reason why I say it is because I feel like the showmance is sometimes do hurt relationships. I'm sorry, do hurt the person that's trying to get to the next level. They feel like you guys are one person, and they want to separate you guys. And I say that because the fact that back to back you guys have been eliminated. I want to ask you a question. Why didn't you go to Will before he went to the banker to, I guess, talk, maybe make a deal or something? I don't know, because it was so easily done with CJ, obviously. So I was curious about your side. Why didn't you do that?
Okay, I actually did, and I heard from doing these interviews that it's shown in the Boston Rob after show. They show like unseen bits, and it's shown in that on Peacock. I did go to him, and I did say like, "Oh, like, what's your plan tonight?" He's like, "Taking out CK," and I was like, "You're not gonna take out me?" And he was like, MG, why would I take you out? Basically saying like I'm not important enough for him to take out. And then truthfully, I was like, that's true. Like I'm not really a threat. So if him taking me out wouldn't be really like a Dr. Will thing to do. It wouldn't be outrageous.
Right.
Little things happening. But I did confront
him. You confronted Will after, or you talking about? Well, you told me beforehand with the baker to say to talk to have a discussion.
Well, before and then after he was like, I get a hug, and I was like, I'm not hugging you.
Yeah, I saw that. I wouldn't hug them either. I was like, girl, I even asked that. That was crazy. Okay, so I did ask Storm this. I'm not sure if you was aware. It kind of brought a little light to him. I felt like that because Dixon came from such an awkward place in real life that when he got on this show, it was like a redemption, or I get to be popular. It sounds crazy, but this happens in reality TV. And I felt like he was jealous of Storm. I do. And I feel like he's also jealous of you. Maybe because he was jealous because the fact that Storm and y'all were too, he was very popular, not just with you. And he did. I think he resented him for it. Storm was being really open to Dixon, and then Dixon just did that to him. So, what is your opinion about that?
I do think it was like a jealousy type thing. I think just because it was the talk of the island, and not in a negative way. I don't think anybody took it negatively. Well, except Dr. Will looking at his confessional. But it was kind of like, oh, really sweet, like they're getting along. And I think it hurt feelings. And when he got up there and he was like, wow, I'm the man now. Now I'm really going to be the man and take out Storm, which is my buddy, and show everyone like I'm a game player. Because I think that's what happened.
Wow, that is horrible. Because Storm was so welcoming and wanted him to. I just don't understand it. I don't understand. But he was somebody with Dixon. He was very much so. Let's talk. I got you. Whatever. So it didn't make any sense to me. Wow. Okay. So did you let Dixon know how you felt after Storm's elimination? Because it was a Storm the show.
Oh, I did. Yeah. You can tell even just in the show when everyone's like, "Congratulations, Dixon." I'm just
I saw you. You were like sipping your drink.
I didn't. I mean, I knew he was a dumbass, but really, like, but I did confront him. I was really, really mad. I took him onto the deck or whatever, the pier, and I was like, I want to let you know, like, you're done for. Like, but I guess I didn't make it because I mean, I got kicked out.
Yeah.
I did confront him, and he was like, "Really? Like, you just out my island boyfriend."
Did he ask you why? That's so odd to me. Like, okay, that's he actually asked you why. I don't understand that.
I think that's his tactic to be like, what? You think I'm a weasel? Like what? Like I
got you. Like you do, Will. Interesting. So why do you think because to me, I thought that CJ would be more, if not CJ, why not Dixon or any other else in the family? Why were you the one do you think was chosen? I still don't understand that. I really don't.
Well, I was the only one in the family that was up for elimination. Everyone else was
Oh, that's
safe.
right. That's right. That's right. But you were
So
the first person that they named. Yeah, got you. Got you. That's right.
mhm.
Yeah, they were safe or whatever. I forgot. So, do you think if you weren't safe, they would have chose Dixon? Do you think if you
Mm,
were safe and Dixon was in the bottom with maybe the whole family, do you think that he would have been the one they would have chosen?
I think Dr. Will would have chosen him just because they did have a feud, and he said, "I'm coming for you, Dixon," because
Got you.
I,
Okay.
so
Mm, I believe that. I believe that. Do you have any regrets being with the family because it put a target on your back?
um, well, I really didn't even know I was in the family until I was told I was, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I didn't know it was
Wow.
a threat. I didn't know I was perceived. The family was perceived as a threat because when people are talking about it, they're talking about it only in confessionals.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
when it's not openly, like everyone's like, "We hate y'all." So I didn't know
Right.
like a joke. Like I thought it was a joke, like mom and dad and Dixon are.
Right. So you weren't looking at it as an alliance team. You weren't looking at it as that at all, as far
I'm
as the game.
not really because I wasn't in an alliance with Dixon, and
Mhm,
I was in one with Parvati and David. So I guess maybe that makes sense, but
mhm.
it did. I doubt.
Tell me your thoughts when he called your name, because when he called your name, I remember you said verbatim, you said, wait, what? Like,
Honestly, my thoughts were he just played the prank on us where he hit the
yeah.
button before.
Hmm.
Like, what are y'all's thoughts? So then when he says that and then he walks off, I thought it was another prank, and everyone
Oh.
they cut it. But when he says that and walks off, I go, wait, what? And then everyone goes, wait, he's kidding. Like, this is one of his jokes. Like, this is a bit. And then Joe says, no, I mean, I gave him the cue. So, MG, you are going home tonight. And then
Oh,
that in,
wow.
you could see my face, and I'm like, oh.
Wow. Mm,
Then he comes back from the woods, and he's like, I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
Mm. I just stop it.
Give me a
You
hug.
so, I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry. I wouldn't expect that at all. I'm sorry. It's funny. Okay. Yes, he did walk away. I was gonna say, ask you about that. That was so silly. Him walking away a lot. Was that was that just to annoy y'all? I mean, I'm sorry, you don't know, obviously, but did it annoy y'all? Because he kept leaving, and I didn't understand the purpose of that. Like, what was
Yeah,
showboating or something? I don't know.
yeah. Just leaving and then being mad and not being in the challenges, like at the end, like those kind of things are all part of his act to make us
Mhm.
upset. Like he does that on purpose, and then we
Mm.
all like he sees that he gets a rise out of us, and he's like, "Yes, they're hating me. They're hating me." Like he wants that, so he's doing it perfect
Wow.
once.
So you said he's garbage. Did you mean that? I was like, damn.
General,
I was like, she's going in.
yeah, I said a lot worse stuff too. I remember I said, "I hope he remembers. I hope he remembers all the lives he ruined on his first class flight home." Like, I,
Oh, snap.
yeah, I was like,
Okay. Let me find out you know how to read, ma'am. Okay.
I, I
Oh
was.
my God, it's funny.
I mean, we did some, interviews later on too while we were
Mhm.
like waiting on the island. Um,
Right.
I was still mad. It took a long time for me to be
I
like,
bet.
"Hey, he's not a terrible person," because in real life he's not. But his
Right.
realness,
Mhm.
oh, and he's garbage.
Well, it's unfortunate. I know you probably was pretty angry. I've been angry too. I mean, that's human nature. I've been pretty upset behind that. Plus, the fact that you weren't prepared and the way it was done, like MJ, you was like, nobody expected it, and so I can understand that feeling. It's horrible. So, you and Storm, have you guys? I know it was your boyfriend Island, but did that translate into real life? It seems so
Um,
organic on the show.
yeah, no. So I would say on the island it was really easy just because there's not, there's no work,
Distraction,
there's no
yeah.
yeah distraction, and you're on a beautiful island. Like who wouldn't want
Oh
to have?
yeah, for sure.
And then now that I'm off, we got to spend like a week just partying in Panama, and we did end up dating. We were dating, and coming back into real life, I moved to LA now, so I don't
Oh,
live in.
okay, I got you.
So
Hmm.
come visit me in LA, and that was fabulous and great. I did plan on visiting him in Austin, but within the last week, he is an amazing person. There's nothing. nothing you could say bad about him, but we are not together. We are just friends.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Y'all to me, I could see being uh good friends as well.
Yeah.
I did love the story and I did love the whole thing. I'm sorry we had to see you leave mama, but it is what it is. It's a game. I hope to see you in the future on other games or other challenges because I think that you got something, you know, saying you had that and coming in with the kill after the fact.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I enjoyed this, Mama, so much. Thank you so much for coming on and taking time to talk to Cameshiareviews Reviews, the Queen
Yeah.
of Reality TV. Okay, this is the M to the G. She's out.